What'd you pull me over for?
Suspicious activity. I didn't know what you were doing.
That's not a law.
Actually, I
no,
can pull you over for that, sir.
Suspicious activity.
Yes.
What's
Do you have your driver's license on you, sir?
What's your name?
Do you have your driver's license on you, sir?
Sir, you didn't pull me. You can't pull me over for suspicious activity.
Actually, I can.
No, you can't.
I can.
Did you call your supervisor?
A police officer pulled over a driver with nothing more than the vague excuse of suspicious activity, but instead of backing down, the driver bravely recorded the entire incident. When asked to present identification without any legal basis, he firmly stood his ground and defended his constitutional rights. This situation clearly exposes a troubling reality. Many officers do not act according to the law, but rather use their authority to intimidate and control ordinary citizens. This is not just a simple roadside encounter, but a vivid example of blatant abuse of power. A police officer who is supposed to uphold the law is instead bending it to oppress the very people he is sworn to protect.
How you doing, sir?
Hey, how you doing?
I forgot we have in police department.
Yeah.
What are you up to today?
What'd you pull me over for?
I was just curious. I saw you behind me. I couldn't tell what you
turned
had.
your emergency lights on and pulled me over because you were curious?
Yeah,
is that
suspicious
legal?
activity.
What statute is that?
It's suspicious activity, sir.
What's
Do you
your
have your
badge?
driver's license on you?
What'd you pull me over for?
Suspicious activity. I didn't know what you were
That's
doing.
that's not a law.
Actually, I
no,
can
it
pull
isn't.
you over for that, sir.
Suspicious activity.
Yes.
What's
Do you have your driver's license on you, sir?
What's your name?
Do you have your driver's license on you, sir?
Sir, you didn't pull me. You can't pull me over for suspicious activity.
Actually, I can.
No, you can't.
I can.
Did you call your supervisor? You have to have a statute why you pull me over.
Can I get a supervisor to my location, please? Can I ask what you were doing out there, sir?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
So why are you asking me questions then?
Because you're a public servant. I'm not. I'm not paid with taxpayer dollars.
Okay. So what's your name? Is this your car?
Why did you pull me over? What statute is that you pulled me over for? What lawful reason? Can you articulate that? Because I took your picture?
I couldn't tell what you were doing, sir.
Right. Well, then you pulled me over because you couldn't tell what I was doing?
Because it was suspicious activity. You sat behind me even though there was no reason to. There was no traffic coming.
I didn't sit behind you.
Yes, you did. You sat on Brewster Street for a while.
Yeah.
There was no traffic coming. You could have pulled out and turned north onto Richmond as your blinker suggested.
Why were you sitting there? There was no car in front of you.
I had conducted a traffic stop.
All right, move out of the way of the road. You're impeding traffic.
10-4, can you check it out?
Hi.
Hi.
Lieutenant Alvac with Appleton Police. You asked to talk to a supervisor?
Yeah, this guy pulled me over for suspicious activity.
Okay.
He said, what statute is that?
Which what?
What statute is that?
It's not a statute, sir. It's a...
So he's pulling me over for a non-violation. I haven't violated. I wasn't committing a crime. I wasn't about to commit a crime, and he didn't catch me committing a crime.
Okay.
Why did he, or any violation, why did he pull me over? Suspicion in itself isn't a reason to pull someone over.
Well, when you're in an area where an officer is conducting a traffic stop on another vehicle and you stop and you have something in your hand, it's kind of a dangerous world we live in right now. Okay, so he didn't know what your intentions were or what you had in your hand.
Right.
Okay, it's certainly within the law to film. You just have to do it in a way that isn't going to cause concern with regards to an officer's safety.
No, that's not true. The Supreme Court already ruled on this. It doesn't interfere with this officer's safety.
Yep.
At all.
Yep. Okay, so he stopped to see what you had in your hand because he didn't know it was a camera.
That's not what he said. He said suspicious activity.
Yep.
And that's not a reason to stop me either.
Okay. Well, it could be. It certainly could be.
Well, a lot of things could be, but it's not.
Well, the totality of everything here is he didn't know that was a camera. Okay, if it was clearly a camera, it wouldn't have been a stop. But he didn't know what it was.
Yeah, it's still a violation of my rights for him to pull me over for that reason.
Okay, we don't have anything else right now? Okay. Okay, well.
Yeah, I didn't commit any violation or crime. You can't run my ID.
Okay.
I'm talking to you.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Do you need it for anything else? Because
Don't stop people unlawfully. Honor your oath.
You're on your way, sir.
Honor your oath.
You're on your way.
You're on your way.
In this situation, the police officer clearly acted outside the law. He had no concrete basis whatsoever, yet still tried to pull the driver over and demand identification with nothing more than the vague excuse of suspicious activity. This is a textbook example of abuse of power, where the enforcer of the law deliberately twists it to control a citizen. By law, an officer may only demand identification when there is a clear traffic violation or a legitimate reason to suspect criminal involvement. A vague suspicion is not, and will never be, a lawful reason to stop ordinary citizens. What is truly admirable is that this man never flinched. He calmly defended his rights, challenged the officer's unlawful actions, and exposed the absurdity of the stop. He not only protected himself, but also set an example for others, showing that citizens have the right to say no to abuse of authority. Officers like this are destroying the credibility of the entire system. Instead of upholding the law, they behave as if they stand above it. When police rely on power instead of justice, they cease to be protectors of the community and become a threat to innocent people. This is not just misconduct. It is a betrayal of their sworn duty to protect justice.